Welcome back to Washington. Our reporter Mike Armstrong has been on the road in the U.S. for a couple of weeks now, observing all the public health restrictions, of course. And he's talked to all kinds of people, including some he met while covering the 2016 campaign. Mike wanted to find out if the last 4 years have changed how they feel today.
We found this house the same way we found it 4 years ago, literally by accident.
You've got the signs up again.
We met Chris Kinney just a few days before the last presidential election. He came out while we were taking shots of his house in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and told us back then he'd been inspired by Donald Trump to put the signs up, something he'd never done before.
Nope, never before.
So this is different, this election.
Yes, it's very different.
4 years ago, you said you had never had a sign out in front of your house. You've got the signs back.
Because I support Trump with all my heart.
This is a big crowd.
Not a lot has changed in Kinney's opinion, except perhaps when it comes to the media. He's not a big fan of people in our profession and the way Trump's being treated.
Totally unfair, unjustified. I haven't watched CNN or MSNBC since the last election, and I won't because it's depressing. You can't get the real news.
Now, catching up with Diane Childress was a little tougher. This was the morning after the 2016 election in New Freedom, Pennsylvania. She was with friends in a restaurant.
Happy, yeah.
It's been 4 years since I saw you the last time.
Yeah, I remember it very well.
Are you still voting the same way?
Yes.
How come?
Let's put it this way. There's never been anybody better than Trump as far as I'm concerned.
Over the course of the last 4 years, there have been some scandals or things that you could criticize Donald Trump for.
Oh, yeah. Well, you tell me one president that could not be criticized, and I'll say, not going to happen. I mean...
But some of them are a little over the top. The
Yeah.
paying off porn stars.
But is it really true? Is all that really true? I don't believe all of it. I really don't.
No, my vote has not changed since the last time around.
Over the course of the last few weeks, we've interviewed or just spoken to hundreds of Americans across 5 states. And yet somehow, I don't believe we've met a single person who's told us they've changed their vote since the last election. They may be out there, we just haven't met any. It's hard not to conclude this isn't just a divided country, but one where both sides are absolutely entrenched in how they see things. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Philadelphia.